You should always keep the web elements locators in one central location. This makes it easy to update them if need be. For example, the developer has made some changes to the web application UI, your locators have changed, and now your tests are broken. Now you have to go through multiple code files because you have your locators scattered throughout your code scripts. Just imagine how frustrating this could be. You can use a UI map to keep all your locators in one place. A UI map also makes your locators human readable. You can, for example, give a name to your locators and call them in your code just using their names. We can implement a UI map in Python using dictionaries. Let's take a look at our code Traveling Tony attached with this lecture. So open Sublime Text and drag and drop Traveling Tony folder into Sublime Text. Let's expand our project main folder. Click on the pages folder and let's take a look at the contact page. Here you can see the different locators. Click on the Facebook login page. You can see the locators as well. Same thing for the product page and the share on Facebook page. So we have our locators scattered throughout our code. Now let's fix this by implementing a UI map. I already implemented the UI map, so I'm just going to drag and drop the final code into Sublime Text. And let's import the final code into Sublime Text. Let's expand the project folder. Now, what I'm going to share here is how I usually implement my UI maps, but feel free to implement them how you want. The main idea is just to keep our locators in one place and make it easy to maintain them. The first thing you will notice in my UI map is that each page object implemented in my code is represented by a dictionary in my UI map. And in each dictionary, you have the locators of the elements available on a particular page. And I pair each locator with a name. For each name, I follow my own naming convention. For example, my naming convention is the name of the element as it appears on the UI. For example, here it's first name. The type of element, it's a field. And the locator strategy that I'm using to locate that particular element, which is XPath. So I do the same thing for all the page objects. Next, let's replace the locators in our code. Click on the contact page. First, we are going to import the contact page map. And now we are going to call the locators by their names. So this is how it looks like now. We do the same thing for the Facebook login page. We import the Facebook login page map and just call the locators by their names. Same thing for product page and share on Facebook page. Now let's run the test from the terminal. Type cd, drag and drop Traveling Tony folder into the terminal. Click enter, cd into the test folder, and let's run the send request test. And that test passed. Now let's run the share on Facebook test. And our test passed. Cool. Now you know how to implement UI map in your test. You will find it really useful when you automate complex web applications.